వెల్కమ్ టు TG24TV. నేను సుమలత. మేడ్చల్ జిల్లా కుత్బుల్లాపూర్ నియోజకవర్గ పరిధిలోని హైదరాబాద్ క్యాంపస్ లో భారత ప్రభుత్వ భూశాస్త్రాల మంత్రిత్వ శాఖకు చెందిన స్వయం ప్రతిపత్తి సంస్థ ఇన్కాయిల్ 27వ వ్యవస్థాపక దినోత్సవాన్ని ఘనంగా జరుపుకుంది. ఇన్కాయిస్ సునామీ, తుఫాను, ఉప్పెన ముందస్తు హెచ్చరికలు, మహాసముద్ర అంచనాలు, ఫిషింగ్ జోన్ సలహాలు, సముద్ర డేటా సేవల ద్వారా తీర ప్రాంత ప్రజలకు కీలక సేవలు అందిస్తూ దేశానికి విశేష సేవలు చేస్తుంది.
ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో ఇన్కాయిస్ డైరెక్టర్ డాక్టర్ టిఎం బాలకృష్ణన్ నాయర్ ప్రసంగించారు. ఇస్రో స్పేస్ అప్లికేషన్ సెంటర్ డైరెక్టర్ డాక్టర్ నిలేష్ దేశాయ్, యూకే మెట్ ఆఫీస్ శాస్త్రవేత్త డాక్టర్ గిల్ మార్టిన్, MoES అదనపు కార్యదర్శి యతీందర్ ప్రసాద్ తదితర ప్రముఖులు పాల్గొన్నారు. ఇస్రో చైర్మన్ డాక్టర్ వి నారాయణ్ ముఖ్య అతిథిగా ప్రసంగించారు. ఈ సందర్భంగా జెల్లీ ఐస్ పోర్టల్, సముద్ర 2.0 మొబైల్ యాప్, శివ సిస్టమ్ వంటి సముద్ర సేవలను ప్రారంభించారు.
Dr. Narayan, Balkrishnan, Dr. Sudha, Dr. Jill Martin, and all my dear friends and colleagues in the audience, all the dear participants, and staff members of INCOIS. At the outset, let me thank all of you for inviting the function for all of you. So let me compliment our Space Application Center and ISRO, Dr. Radhakrishnan and Dr. Celestin, and two of your directors had their origin in ISRO and SAC also. In fact, they went on to become chairman of ISRO. And today, Dr. Narayan is here to give blessings to INCOIS. So, as I said, we had a long relationship with INCOIS. And as Dr. Balkrishnan pointed out, we had been working together since all these years of your establishment, last 27 years. Space Application Center at Ahmedabad has been involved in development of various payloads for various sensors related to
our distinguished guests who have contributed immensely to the various fields of science. Today, we are grateful to have Sri Nilesh M. Desai, Director, Space Application Center, ISRO, for addressing the gathering. A gold medalist from MD College of Engineering, Ahmedabad, Sri Desai has devoted nearly 4 decades of services to ISRO, contributing extensively to the design and development of India's flagship microwave radars for missions such as GRISAT-1 synthetic aperture radar, OceanSat-2 and SCATSat-1 scatometers, Chandrayaan-2 orbiter SAR, airborne SAR for disaster management and indigenous NAVE IC user receivers. His leadership has advanced applications in Earth observation, navigation, communication technologies and strategic uses, while also guiding cutting-edge work in quantum frontiers, artificial intelligence, human space flight and Bharatiya Antariksh Station. His contributions extend beyond technology to international collaborations. He has represented India at numerous global forums, presided over the International Committee on Global Navigation Satellite Systems, ICG-14, and authored over 175 technical papers. His excellence has been recognized with prestigious honors, including the ISRO Performance Excellence Award and ISRO Individual Merit Award. Beyond his scientific achievements, he is a passionate advocate of outreach, bringing the wonders of space science to to do the launch of Swell Surge Inundation Vulnerability Advisory System. service developed by INCOIS. Waves can inundate coastal areas even during calm weather, damaging houses, fishing boats, nets and beach infrastructure, disrupting livelihood and posing serious risk protection system. One that Shivas has been specifically further downscale using the Kalpana tool to provide village level inundation warnings with a lead time up to 3 days. The advisories are issued in English, Hindi and Malayalam to ensure effective last mile communications.
In the institute, which is headed by one of a very dynamic secretaries, Dr. Ravichandran, who is also my close friend for years, not just few years.
Honorable Chief Guest to do the launch of INCOIS is a national interactive platform for monitoring jellyfish events across the Indian coastline. It's a key. Users can explore year-wise trends, overlay beach layers, including blue flag certified sites, and through spatial grids and monthly maps. A dashboard. This centralized system supports coastal managers, fisheries, tourism, disaster authorities, researchers, lifeguards and the public, enabling timely response and safer coastal activities, while strengthening marine. I request the Director, K. Rajendran, to kindly join us on the desk. Together, we aim to contribute to national priorities such as Atmanirbhar Bharat and the vision.
Yes, colleagues and members of the INCOIS fraternity. It is my privilege to join the Foundation Day celebrations of the Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services, INCOIS, an institution that occupies a pivotal position in India's ocean formulation and implementation across multiple sectors. Its ocean observations, forecasting systems, and early warning services, fisheries management, offshore energy, and coastal zone regulations. These services strengthen the capacity of governments at all levels to take timely, informed, and evidence-based decisions. As India advances its vision for a sustainable and resilient blue economy, institutions such as INCOIS assume strategic importance. Reliable ocean data and predictive capabilities to climate adaptation, coastal resilience, and long-term planning for sea level rise and extreme ocean events. INCOIS also plays a critical role in fulfilling India's international obligations and commitments, including contributions to global ocean observing systems, disaster warning mechanisms, and data sharing frameworks. These efforts reinforce India's leadership in ocean
Understanding in a better way with this signing of this MoU today, and I'm thankful to INCOIS and Minister of Earth Sciences for giving us this opportunity to further strengthen our cooperation. This apart, we have been doing many joint scientific publications, so that is another area where we had long-standing relations. So all in all, this MoU marks a further new beginning in the joint activities which we had been doing between SAC and INCOIS, as well as between ISRO and Ministry of Earth Sciences. Of course, Dr. Narayan is here and he
Thanks to INCOIS for inviting me to be part of your celebrations today. It does give me great pleasure to be with you as you celebrate. I do wish you many congratulations on this achievement. The global oceans are of fundamental importance as part part of the global climate system. The importance of the oceans and the kind of accurate and actionable marine predictions isn't lost on anyone from the UK, where the daily radio shipping forecast has become part of our national heritage. The creation of the Met Office in the UK in 1854 is owed to the focus on protecting lives at sea, with the first storm warning service issued by our founder, Vice Admiral Robert Fitzroy, in 1861. Scientific understanding, methods and tools, with the aim of enhancing services that protect lives and livelihoods. INCOIS is a valued partner in this project, and it is a great pleasure for me to be able to visit you here in Hyderabad for our 6th science workshop, together with my colleagues from the Met Office.
Application using altimeters or various other sensors related to ocean application, they have all been developed at Space Application Center and then transferred to INCOIS for operational activities. So we had been involved in all these activities related to atmospheric and ocean science and applications. And we had been building various payloads for that, meteorological and ocean applications. And in this series, of course, OceanSat 3 is in orbit, and now we are soon going to launch OceanSat 3A, which will have again ocean color monitor as well as spectrometer, and then last time sea surface temperature monitor worked only for 1 week. Now it is going to be again launched this time along with a temperature and humidity sounder. In fact, incidentally, today is the anniversary for humidity sounder, which was launched first time in 2023, and we are now going to continue that series. Of course, that is more meant for Met observation, but it will fit in.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे।
There are few announcements. As we come towards the end of this function, I request all the delegates and the participants of the WCSSB annual meeting may proceed for the registration at the registration desk arranged in the front of the boardroom. You can take right from the auditorium hall.
Honor, Director INCOIS, beginners, learned scientists, members of the media, and delegates from UK and India. Today, deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. V. Narayanan, Chairman ISRO and Secretary DOS. Sir, your presence and tremendous source of encouragement for us. Thank you for your excellent speech. Equally grateful to our guest of honor, Dr. Nilesh Desai. I extend a very special thanks to Dr. Gil Martin, Science Manager, Met Office UK, for joining us for this occasion and also coming all the way from UK to join. My sincere thanks to Ms. Jitendra Prasad, Additional Secretary and Finance Advisor, Ministry of Sciences, Government of India. Madam, we are grateful for your gracious presence and your constant guidance and support for strengthening administrative and financial frameworks.
When he was there, night, it was midnight 1:50. I was watching the TV to understand what is happening. And the Honorable Prime Minister of India and UK Prime Minister both were addressing the public at that point of time. And UK Prime Minister talk was so exciting and interesting. I have written my diary on full page about his talk. No, when he was talking, appreciating our contribution in the area of the software development, in the area of agriculture area, everything. And at the end, he made all of it one bombshell talk. He told, the days are not far away.
And previous leaders and all of you who have brought it to this stage that it is today. Rightly said, and achievements, but it's also a day to think about a vision, a plan for the future. So let me share with you some of my thoughts. So I'm here to talk about ocean stewardship, and it is about how ocean health is related intimately with our well-being in all its aspects. But it is a story in two halves. Many of them I know from a long way back. I have been in some way associated with INCOIS from its inception. So it is an honor to be here on its 57th Foundation Day. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. But while I was sitting there listening to all the wonderful talks that preceded me, especially your talk, sir, Dr. Narayan, I was wishing I had said no to this talk, or at least that I had spoken first, because yours is a tough fact to follow. But bear with me while I preach to the converted and share with you some thoughts and impressions on this auspicious day. When I was young, I had some dreams, but no clear vision. And I somehow drifted into oceanography. And at that time, I wondered if it was the right choice. It might be exciting.
The director here, I'm extremely happy to be here, to stand here in a organization where he has put strong foundation. I was told even each building, everything was somewhere over he has put his hand. So I am here. And another great person, Dr. Sailesh Nayak, even though he was short time as the Secretary Department of Space, I was so privileged to report him after he became Secretary. Very short time he was there. One of the greatest success of cryogenic engine. He sent me a reply after I came as a temporary basis. This is the first success in the Department of Space. That's the reply he gave, and therefore yesterday I was so blessed to be there to take the blessing of him. So he was here to lead the organization for some time. And P.S. Goyal, I think you all know, another great leader, another great human being, one of the fantastic technocrats. He was here as the advanced scientific missions. So coming to application, currently 57 satellites are in the orbit. I think most of our satellites fantastically worked during the Centaur operation. I want to tell, I cannot make a lot of statements, but this statement I should make. It perfectly worked, and kilometers from the seashore. And in my high school, 70% of my classmates were from seashore. And I used to go to seashore, and when people go for fishing, and my own classmates, brothers, father, they used to go for fishing. You know, I have seen them carrying small tiffin carrier with paprika pieces and going for fishing and coming after 2 days. In fact, I have also gone to purchase fish. And sometimes when they come back, we full tired. You know, today country has developed, but when we got independence, 1947, even when I was in the high school, I remember people used to take food only 1 time or 2 times in the villages. And in that situation, somebody going to see and coming back after 2 days, sometimes with empty hand, you can understand, you know, what is the type of pain, what is the type. I asked something around 100 scientists plus staff is there. But we know about INCOIS, your service and what not. The entire world is one of the very unique organizations working in multiple areas. Let me come back to that. Tsunami warning system. And Dr. A.E. Muthanayagam. And of course, he was our founder director of the propulsion. Today, in ISRO system, the rockets are going well, satellites are placed in the orbit. One of the key systems is the propulsion system. He is considered to be the father of.
Hi, I'm Satyashree. Please do subscribe TG24TV.